That'll last. We're live right now. We're live. Let's do this. Thanks, Darren. I'll come back in a while. What's going on, folks? Let me get this flipped back around here. Let me get rid of that. All right, let's go here. We are at Shelby Park. Northern entrance. 2 people. Take a walk. Walk down here to the main gate. See what's going on. See what shenanigans are happening. All right, got folks on there. Can you guys hear me? Okay, I want to see if I can get somebody do a comment. We're working with a different stream yard. All right, now here we go. Comments. $13. Okay. Now it looks like you guys are watching. Got in last night, pretty late. Came down here, and Eagle Pass police were in a. Oops, sorry. Working with the new gimbal here. This is media area here for Shelby Park. Had a bunch of people spend the night. And then we've got kind of the northern entrance over here. And then we'll walk down to the main gate, which is over here. Okay, sorry for the gimbal movement. Now we're good. Yeah, look at all these cars, and we got a market deal going on. Now this over here, this is what you want to see. That is all fencing and razor wire beyond it. Just, they're bringing in truckload after truckload of fencing and putting it up. It's crazy. Audio is good. Thank you so much. Yeah, video is a little bit degraded. Yeah, we've been working with that down here, and it's just, there's a couple of really bad spots, and so I'm trying to stay in the good spots. And we've got an extender. There's just not a ton of internet access here. I ran into JLR Investigates earlier. He was on his way out, so I didn't introduce myself, but I've been watching a lot of his content. So this is what everybody comes to see.
Because then we're also supposed to have that big festival down here.
I don't know anything about it, man. I just know that yes.
This is that main gate. See what's going on.
I mean, a couple years ago, we made the 3D shows like that.
Got people posted up over here.
I got it on video too.
And then back up over here, we've got the big market.
Yeah, y'all,
So normally the folks that live here have this market and they park along this street. But Eagle Pass Police has just blocked everything off.
Opened up trash.
How are you? Good afternoon. It's good to be here, huh?
This is historic.
It is.
See you. I'll be down there. Which network you with?
I have a YouTube channel. It's News for Reasonable
Oh,
People.
let me get that online.
Yeah.
Let's start it over. Renan Dorsey here, citizen journalist, LFA TV. I'm here with
Sean Reynolds from News for Reasonable People.
Sean Reynolds from News from Reasonable People.
Yep. How we doing?
Excellent.
What was your channel again?
LFTV on
Okay.
Rumble.
Okay. On Rumble.
Yes, sir.
Not on YouTube.
No, they censor too much.
I understand. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for coming down.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Yeah. Seattle.
Seattle.
Yep. How about you?
Texas Emergency Management.
Yep.
Leaving the
Yep.
state-run
You're out of
organization.
here. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what city?
Seattle.
Seattle?
Yep.
Wow.
I came down a couple of weeks ago, and it is wildly different down here than January 18th.
Oh, it was madhouse.
Yeah.
December.
Yeah,
November.
December. But in January, it was wildly quiet because there was none of this going on.
Right.
And they hadn't brought in all the fencing yet. So I got here the week they started putting up fencing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just a lot going on.
Yes, there is. At the same time, there's a truckers convoy coming down.
Clamato.
They go
Yeah.
to Clamato.
Yeah.
You gonna be there?
Yeah, I am. Are you going to head there?
I'll be there.
Did you see who was
yesterday?
Were you?
Yeah.
So you heard Uncle Ted talk and play his
Ted
guitar?
Nugent. I was right there.
Yeah,
in front
okay.
of him.
Yeah, I watched that last night. That was epic.
Yeah, that was. And
Yeah.
Sarah Palin was.
And Sarah Palin was
brought him in.
speaking, yeah.
Yeah, they flew in a helicopter.
Did they really?
Landed right there in Dripping
Okay.
Springs.
They're not worried about their carbon footprint.
I guess not.
No.
No.
Do you know who's coming tonight or today?
Word is Alex Jones will be in Clamato.
Oh, that'd be an interesting one. And I wonder if Ted Nugent won't be here
We got
again.
some local news.
Yep, KLR,
Eyewitness
KLW.
News, KLW.
They were here last night late.
Mm-hmm.
I think they spent the night down in the media section.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you been over to the Mexico side at all?
No.
Yeah.
Piedras Negras. You know what that means in English?
Yes, I do. And I can tell you
What does it mean?
something black.
Black Rock.
Black rock. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Close, right?
We putting the pieces
Yeah.
together?
Yeah.
Black Rock.
Yeah.
Wall Street.
Yeah.
$12 trillion
Right.
portfolio.
Yeah.
You know what quemado means in Spanish?
No, what's quemado mean?
Quemado
Quemado.
means you've been burnt.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's a military operation term.
Okay.
Meaning,
Is that literally what it
operation.
was?
no, it's just a city, but
Yeah.
you know,
It's a small city.
You want me to wait here or go? All right.
Yep.
Go.
I'll see you up there. Yeah.
Your name again?
Sean Reynolds, News for Reasonable People. Thank you.
God bless
Say
you.
hi
Yep.
to Ted Nugent.
Yep.
I talked to him last night. All right. Go, baby. Go.
That's so funny. All right. So we had that convo. Let's walk down here a little bit. See what we see. Let's hang out from this side.
I'm so tired right now.
A little different perspective.
I do have social accounts. Yeah, just hit me back.
So when I was here on January 18th, I was the only car parked here, and there was one other truck down there. There was just nobody here because the whole fence thing hadn't really happened. And today we've got the trucker convoy coming in. It's supposed to be there soon. We'll head up to that. I wanted to get in a little footage down here though. Just see what's going on. See who's here. See what's happening. But I'm here until Sunday. On Sunday, we've got like 15 governors rolling in to Eagle Park here, or Shelby Park. I don't know if they're going to be inside doing their thing or if they'll be where they'll be, but that was just announced yesterday. So we don't head out until Sunday night, 7:30. So I'll be here until as long as I can. And I'm just going to put up as many live streams as I can. See what happens until my equipment dies. So they got to show ID. Most of these guys are regulars. They just come on through. You know who doesn't come on through here? Border Protection. They come up to this gate and then they turn around and go somewhere else. Last night after we got in, we walked all the way down to the golf course. Let's see how much. Put on this way. The gate's fun and all, but it's not the only one. And we can see through and see more kind of from over here. Yeah, Ted Nugent. Uncle Ted. 10 Fingers of Doom. He's at Dripping Springs. Flew in on a helicopter. That seems about right. Seems about right. Here we're looking at International Bridge number 1. Vehicle and pedestrian. And it's a sunny Friday, so we'll probably see some golfers on the other side. Golf course is still open. Got to be able to play that golf. Meanwhile, you got the local market going on across the street. I'm sure these people are not pleased that their city has been inundated. They're living in ground zero. Yeah, here you can kind of get a little better view of all the equipment they have inside. You see the flags in here. How about this? We'll do a little gimbal shot. Let's keep going. We'll go right over here. You see pretty good. You can see the shipping containers out here. Those are not boxcars, by the way. If you didn't know, those are shipping containers. That's what those are. And that's right on the Rio Grande. So you see razor wire up on top. They have just been loading up this park with razor wire fencing. Just huge amounts of it. Saw trucks coming in last night that had, I don't know how many bundles of fencing, but it was a ton. Let's walk down over here. So you pay $1 in a building up there, and you walk across to Mexico. And then on the other side, in a building right there, that big white building, the guy asks you in Spanish if you have your passport, and you hand it to him, and he looks through your bag, and off you go. If you're legal, of course. Otherwise, different story. What are you guys up to on a Friday besides hanging out here? And thank you for being here, by the way. Much appreciated. I'm just going to live stream the heck out of all this nonsense. As we do, right? As we do. I usually sit behind my desk and podcast. Oh, here's another. These are the guys underneath the bridge. Not sketchy at all. It's fine. This is definitely safer than Seattle. Chilling in the border state of Florida. Hey, there's Florida state troopers here. Your Governor Ron has sent some help here. We've seen a bunch of Florida rigs here. I want Florida. Make America Florida. Stuck in Pennsylvania. That's not good. Yeah, Florida National Guard. All right, so here's the crazy thing. Is that meanwhile you've got Operation Lone Star going on right here. Right here. And we just passed military vehicle, right? And then, because you got to keep the townspeople happy, there's literally people playing golf over here. So sometimes the illegals will make it over. And kind of see if I can get up close and yeah, make it in through right up over in here, and then they're in. And the market that we saw down over here, oftentimes what they'll do is they will make a clean break across the field. This is before all the National Guard was here. They'll make a clean break across the field, and then they'll hide in the market because there's so many people, and who knows, you know, nobody can ID them. So there's safety in numbers. So I'm going to walk down here, show you guys some new fencing, show you some work that they've been doing. National Guard has been, National Guard has been doing work. So when I was here, January 18th or something, this fence here ended. And now we've got more fencing here. But more importantly, and I'll probably live stream from over there. So you've got the International Bridge number 2 up over in here. And there's a little fence over there. I don't know, it's probably half this size. And it is just loaded with razor wire. So you can look right over it, but you don't want to try and hop it because, yeah, razor wire, not good. Clothes people dumped after they've come across. They've cleaned this up in here. There was a bunch of garbage in here. And so what we've got is literally water reservoir. It leads right into the river. But they've tried to make it get the fence to here. They're not leaving anything to chance. And anywhere they can, they're putting up one of these fences. And usually on these fences, they've got those rolls of the concertina wire. So I don't see anybody playing golf right now. The clubhouse is just up over beyond that new construction building. And there's a fort over there. Okay, here's another example of, this is new. This razor wire right here. So if you somehow got down and over, popped up over there, your next step would be there. So then that forces you to go down and up, which is doable, but they're putting all this wire, this wire. None of that was here before because nobody cared about actually keeping folks out. Texas National Guard is literally turning people away at the riverbanks. You'll see lots of video of that. Take a walk back. So a lot of folks are headed up to the to Comado. That's where the Freedom Convoy rally is. And I'll head up there as well, but I wanted to get a live stream in here just to show you kind of what's going on. A lot of activity at those gates, but I'm not a huge fan of just standing in one spot, making up commentary. Let's just see what we can see. Do we see any golfers? Any golfers or any illegals crossing? The Wednesday I was here, the second set of arrests that were happening were right down in here, and the night before were the first set of arrests. And that is basically Texas National Guard had taken over the park, and they bring in Texas state troopers to do the arrests. And then those guys get hauled off to jail, and whatever happens, happens. Who knows, right? But if out here, if Border Protection, Customs and Border Protection, if they get a hold of these folks, they will bring them in, and they'll just take them to the nearest, they'll write down their info and they'll take them to the nearest migrant processing center, which is like a couple of miles away. So Texas National Guard is even though people are making it over to this side, Texas National Guard is turning people around. So you've made a crossing, you're going to have to go right back over and go right back to Mexico. That's what they're doing right now. It's just a huge pushback. In January, the numbers are always lower for crossings across the border. But what Texas is doing right now is gearing up for the next big wave. Because right now is a lull. Not a ton of people. It's gone from, 10,000 a day across the southern border to in here now you've got, a couple of hundred a day. And you'll literally see people walking there, and they're walk into the US Customs, which is just a little office up to the right. Walk in, hand them your passport. They look at you and say, "Welcome to Los Estados Unidos." There's just guys driving around all day long. They're going somewhere. They got something important to do. You got to put up a big fence. You got lighting system. You can even see, the razor wire up there. I remember seeing that razor wire as I walked across. You guys see that? Like, that takes Spider-Man to get up there. Although, have you seen those videos of the guys jumping off the rooftop and hanging on to a pole as they go down? One of those guys could do it. All right, here's get this for you. How we doing? He seems fine. These guys must get so tired of having jackasses like me just treating them like monkeys in the zoo. Hey, what are you up to? I like the, if you can see that through there, the flags. You got the American flag, you got the Texas flag on those pillars. All right, let's walk down one of these gates, see what's going on. You see more fencing there, another stock. State troopers always available for a quick arrest. That's who's making most of the arrests now, taking it out of the hands of border protection. So how is all of this going to go down? What's going to happen? Is it just going to die down and get boring? Is that what's going to happen? The state's just going to keep doing their thing? Oops, sorry. How are you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Those guys are friendly. They're not supposed to say anything. Sometimes they do. I try not to bug them. There's another stack of fencing. Thinking a lot of people have cleared out for the convoy coming in. It's not a very big convoy. Have you guys been following that? They had a couple hundred people last night. And I know it's supposed to have gotten way bigger since it hit Texas. You know, all those reports we saw of, oh, there's going to be 700,000 people. Who came up with that number? I mean, somebody said 700,000 cars to line the entire southern border. Well, how is that relevant? And if you look at all the other protests, like the People's Protest, those had maybe 1,000, maybe 1,100 cars total, a couple hundred trucks. I haven't hardly seen any trucks in this convoy, but maybe once it hit Texas here, there'll be more. There's more like, you know, those big RVs that are all decked out, We the People, that kind of thing. You've seen that. It'll be really interesting to see who shows up in, it's about 25 mile that way. That's where we're going to head here in not too long. We'll crank up another live stream from there. But to me, the real action is here, because this is legally what's in play. What happens up there is happening because Eagle Pass didn't want to have any conflict, so they're doing it on private property to children's deal. Let's just watch this for a little bit. Try not to trip as we do this as well. Homies. Out they go. Some poor guy's got to draw the gate every single time. How many times does that guy do that a day? A lot. They're working out their battery technology, just like I have to do. I've got my producer down here. So he's working on the live stream. He's working on the stream lab. Yeah, usually hanging around that gate. I've seen Tex, yeah. I petted Tex last night. No, that was a trip before. Yeah, Tex, just a stray dog that hangs out here. There's a bunch of dogs that you know, nobody's caring for. It's pretty sad. Yeah, this is definitely, you know, it's a straight up border town. Take a look over here. Now, last night they had, even just this morning, they had every conceivable Eagle Pass police officer here, and the entire police force was here. They were gearing up for all this. Last night they were lining the street with the cones and just kind of doing their thing. But I mean, what are we gearing up for here? What's the end goal? Oh, we've got more of the, I don't know if you can see that in there. Let's go up a little bit closer. Floating barricade. If you can see those orange balls off in the background, right in there. Maybe they're going to do more floating barricade. I haven't heard of that, but I haven't seen those before either. You can see the colored on the concrete over there. That's the plaza. It's a huge plaza, and you can see that pole, white pole. You can see that for miles. It's kind of the plazas, and that's where you go over there, and it's where you cross the border. It's where it all happens. On the other side. All right, there's his ID. Most of these are all contractors. Last night we had a train stop in front of us, a long train. Border Patrol was just driving around. We couldn't figure out if they were as lost as we were, which I assume they weren't. But they're trying to get around the train too. I was wondering if they were looking for illegals. Yeah, the Convoy is having an event tomorrow. Hey, Convoy, they've been driving. Just going. And the plan was that they come in today and the actual event is tomorrow, the 3rd, and the other 2 events are Yuma and then San Ysidro, I think it is, in California by San Diego. So Saturday is always a good day to get people to go to an event because they're not working, right? Because some of us got to work. So what's really interesting is the press parking lot is up over there. Everybody is just up over there. Nobody goes in and out of that gate. But don't want to stray far from their equipment? I don't know. Uh-oh. We've got a state trooper coming. Coming through. There we go. I'm getting the gimbal down. I got a new DJI six gimbal, whatever that is. Osmo 6, I think it is. It's got an extension on it. So I've got like this selfie stick. It's kind of handy. Means my arm doesn't get as tired. So what's happening here is that all this pressure here, all of the fencing and whatnot, is driving everybody to up over that way, to the north. So we're gonna go up there in between big events, and we're gonna fly the drone up there because the fence ends and the razor wire ends. I don't know, is it 1.5 miles up there? But the problem with securing this border is it's just this rugged terrain, and you got a riverbank, and it's really hard to manage. I was watching I'm gonna walk down this way. See if anything's going on or if these people are just looking through the fence for something to look at. But I was watching JLR Investigates, and yeah, National Guard is literally sending people back. Now I'm going to check. So I lost my last live stream down over there. We do not have great cell reception. There's a dead zone right in there. So I walked into the bottom of that. So I'm a little shy of going down there. I've got 2 bars. Not terrible. But no, we've got a dog down there. Just random people. Cops. Julie. A lot of people talking to themselves like me. Who's he talking to? Yeah, right now, 220 of you. Hey, thanks for being here. And I hope you can stay for a bunch more. At night, they've always got like 2 or 3 of these rigs here on, just running. You can just smell the diesel. I don't mind. I like diesel. Had a big black Ford 250 diesel truck. It was great. Yeah, here is the, you can see here, I'll show you from here. These are all the stacks of fencing. And then beyond there, let's see if I can get up close. I'm working on a different app than I normally do. So yeah, how about that? Hopefully it's not. I don't have Zoom capability, but yeah, there's multiple of those all over the park. Just, you have trucks come in and they're just dumping this fence and wire. And headquarters, if you can see the big green deal up over in there, that is kind of command central. They've got a 32 by 36 kind of tent with metal reinforcing, and then a 20 by 22. And that's where they've got all of their command center, because they're literally running Operation Lone Star. Let's see what this guy's doing. A lot of people are now recognizing that what the state of Texas is doing here, this is stuff that people are going to hear about, and you know, is this textbook type stuff? 20 years from now, it's in a textbook. In order to stop the siege at the border, Governor Greg Abbott had to take matters into his own hands and, yes, throw down with the feds. Probably.
سؤال واحد بالضبط. سؤال لو صديقي. بالنسبة أنا هلا وأنا.
Okay. There's that. That's got to be warm, right? So earlier I met a guy from Finland. He's from a news crew in Finland, and they've got a Washington, D.C. affiliate here. Yeah, people from all over the world here. And I was like, are you here for Shelby Park? Or are you here for the trucker convoy? And he was like, well, it's kind of a combo. So then you got Tex coming here. He's got the dog. That's a nice looking dog. You got guy doing tripod up over there. Oh, we got a flag on the move. So yeah, I got this extender for the Wi-Fi. I've got a mobile hotspot in my backpack on me. There's just not enough incoming service down here to get much more than a couple of bars. It's annoying. So I do not want the feed to do what it did last time. It just pixelated. And I've seen a bunch of other YouTubers. Yeah, getting the lay of the land. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Checking it out, just like we are. Look at these guys. Nice fence. Yeah, this is Eagle Pass. City of Eagle Pass owns all this. And Greg Abbott took it over with an emergency declaration and just basically said, since this is the border and we're securing the not only border of Texas, but the border of the United States. Sorry, Eagle Pass, you guys are out of here. And oh, yeah, you feds are out of here as well. You guys are toast. So you'll literally watch the Border Patrol trucks pull up here. They'll talk and they'll say something. They're coordinating something, but they just can't come in. Just no go. And so the area in play, the boat launch is kind of just, oops, sorry. Boat launch is up over right about in here. And on the other side, the Mexico side, is kind of where the drowning supposedly happened. That was kind of that was in the news there for, uh-oh, we got. There we go. My gimbal just does its own thing sometimes. Gotta get used to it. Can't see. Is the feed bad? Yeah, I've got minimal cell phone coverage. Maybe I'll go over here. Contractor. No, National Guard. Waiting for people to cross. Your dog. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit better cell service. I got one bar. Not good. I got two. Is that better? Let me know in a second here. Just take a little walk. And you can kind of see up and through here, just all the cars, trucks. It's just loaded up. Military operation. And you got state trooper driving out there. So a lot of the more recent arrests have been up over here, kind of a shallow point in the river, and turning people back. Let's go check out what all the police activity is. It says I've got 0 bars. Probably not good. I'm gonna go back this way. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect as far as the whole truckers convoy goes. I don't think it's going to be a ton of trucks, but they sure seem to be excited about their rallies. Got one today coming into town. The big one is tomorrow. Who knows? This guy's got his rig set right up in the street. All right, that's what we're doing. This to me is where everything happens. Dog. Main gate. You guys remember that video where the mayor of Eagle Pass came right here and said his thing, and we're all like, oh, hey, what's going on? That's weird. Just gonna walk over to this side. Oh.
He's gonna be inside the gate, just to let you know, since I told you he was coming. They took my advice. So. There was a lot of people down there, so you know, I think he's gonna do it right. That's the one thing. Thank you. You bet. But I'll definitely get with y'all. I just
So, oh, look at this. It's the boat I love. Border Patrol gets to put their boat in. There we go. This is a treat right here. This is what you've been waiting for, besides an illegal crossing the river. That bad boy is loud. Loud. So they have access to the river. That's about it. That's a cool boat. Look how big that is. So they're going to go put in at the boat launch, and we'll probably hear it crank up in not too long. So this gentleman was basically saying that they're going to do something right up over here. Somebody's going to come and talk. So people are queuing up for something. Don't know what, but it's important. Whatever we got going on here, it's important. Another Patriot. A lot of Patriots coming into town today. I'm wearing my Patriot hat. So when I'm in Seattle, I can take the flag off because you get killed in Seattle if you wear a flag in your hat. It's just not friendly to people who care about freedom. If you're wearing a communist hat, they'd give you a high five. So bad. Down here, the flag flies free. Now there's just an endless procession of people doing who knows what here. Like, what are we really doing? Oh, hey, that news crew got in over there. Interesting. So you can go through and you can ask and get permission for a certain amount of time. And oh, so this is literally Whatever's going to happen is going to happen right up over there. So we got a bunch of guys up over here, and the crew is all set up. And I saw that crew earlier. Oh. He wants into Operation Lone Star. Park your car and come up to the gate. I'm trying to listen. Got to keep that gate closed. Somebody might get in that's not supposed to be here. Can't have that. Look at this guy, sports coat. Uh-oh. Another random question. Get a little closer.
Not right now. Not right now. But anywhere outside the gate, okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. So I need
So this is literally Main Street.
So here's the thing. Can we switch the focus like this? Can we switch the focus like this?
And Main Street will take you all the way out to the main highway. It's a few miles. But yeah, you've got downtown is right up that hill. It's right there. You just walk on down to your city park that is now Operation Lone Star. Uh-oh. We got more press. Contractor? Somebody important's wife? I need to see him right now. I don't care that he's running Operation Lone Star. You got a problem. Oh, this guy just cruises on through. He knows what he's doing. A lot of traffic. I'm going to put this down for 1 second. Get some water. What's that? Yeah, that looks fine. Stay tripper. Oh, he's filming. I'll get out of his view. They had me framed up right behind. Like, I wish that old guy would get out of my background. He's got a mic. Should I get one of those? Look official. Okay, that's the last thing I want to be is official. I just want to be some meandering old middle-aged man with a cell phone who looks like he might know what he's doing, because then nobody gives me a hard time. Like, he probably doesn't even know how to use the thing. Oh, walking and talking. That's what this guy's got going on. Walking and talking. You got to use the crosswalk. What about the crosswalk? Are we not obeying laws anymore? Is there just no respect for laws? There we go. Yep, use the crosswalk. Use the crosswalk. A lot of people milling around over here, right? Right here. Something big must be happening. Oh, somebody's got a light reflector. We're going to get the sun shining on somebody. We're going to get the perfect aperture. That's what's happening. I'm going to drink just a little more water. He is not speaking in English. What language is that? Is this his fourth take? You can do it. I'll sometimes do 4 or 5 takes in my podcast, and I'm sitting in a room by myself. I'm not walking out in the middle of the street. There he goes. Your entire career hinges upon this delivery right here. Oh, cars in the middle. There he goes. He's walking out there. He's the boss. He is making this happen. Oh, look over your right shoulder. Car coming. Car coming. Good Lord. Take 5. We'll move back up there. I'm going to get out of your shot.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yep. Yeah, you bet.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Where are you from?
I'm from Morocco.
Okay. Okay. Morocco and Dubai. From Dubai. God. Let's walk down here. I need to put my backpack on. Hold on 1 second. Oh, one arm. Oh, this looks official.
I mean, both sides are good. So yeah, I mean, it's an easy flip around, so that's no problem.
I don't have much signal down here. Let me know if it gets bad.
I mean, the boat's good. I know it's back there as well. So. Yeah, yeah. The thing is with Phil is we want to avoid the hunt. That's the only reason why we took a front. I say this solely as an offer. This will. They'll do it, yeah. So what I'd like to do with
How we doing?
Good. Got the mics linked up and stuff, but your
Okay.
thing's not Bluetooth, is it on? Or your Wi-Fi?
It's not?
No.
Okay.
On your cell phone.
I've just been on my cell phone. Well, we haven't lost it yet.
Yeah, it's always been blurry.
Has it been blurry?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can try turning your Wi-Fi on, or mess around with the thing.
During the live stream?
Can't make out a lot.
What do we want to do?
Well, how long do you want to be here for?
No, there's some important speech is going to happen. How bad is this feed?
I mean, just can't see details at all.
Okay.
Or you make it all objects.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Well, how's long going to be here for?
I don't know who's coming here.
Yeah. Well,
Do you want to ask one of them if we know who's going to be here?
we're going to do an interview.
No.
We'll talk to me. That's
I
what
mean,
we're talking to.
they're meeting to have somebody. I don't know if it's this guy. And I don't know who this is.
Whatever you want to do, I think this is a cool shot. Why don't you do this? Full wide 18 mil. I've got a tripod. I like
They're coordinating on something. Well, maybe we go up to Komodo.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Guys, I'm going to end this live stream, but check us out. It's probably about a half an hour long drive. We're going to go up to where the convoy is pulling in to Komodo. So look for a live stream right here, probably an hour if all goes well. So thank you so much for all joining. And we're going to do a bunch of these. I'm here until Sunday. Oh, just a huge, huge bee. Oh, it's an enormous bee. Just about got killed by an enormous Texas-sized bee. All right. I'll see you guys later. We'll catch up probably, hopefully in about an hour. I got to get rid of this bee. Bye. Hey, where's my exit here on this?
I can't see.
I can't see it either.
Oh, and.
And bye, guys.